Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the ball to the ground.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they had recovered that and how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity and a good job here by the hands team to recover that ball.
Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The Vols pick up enough for a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Making people miss. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge.
The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Gators. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the pass. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. Offense makes their way on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they get him down after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll run it from the gun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Using his legs here. And they chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense moving to a bunch formation. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One play, moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the comeback is on.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. 14. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that short completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the back gets the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 23 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida 42, Tennessee 14. Returner runs out of bounds.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Fouls. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. Florida 42, Tennessee 20.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Hands off to the fullback. Running with purpose. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 42, Tennessee 20.
Ready up. Let's go.
It's an option look. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Oh, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Defense not pressing this time. 4th down, looking to throw for it. and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now the try for 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. We can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that's just...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Finds his man, has the first down. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. What a great spot to start this drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Staley.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
A completion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look at that. He's still going. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.